Okay, my name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. I'm one of the voices of the Billion Coin, known as be referred to as TBC. And folks, I'm also one of three ambassadors. We have two ambassadors as well as a junior ambassador. Daya is a female junior ambassador out of UK. But MBA and myself, um, being ambassador, our major function is traveling the world and feeding people in extreme poverty. And boy, wasn't an experience that I experienced in Lagos, Nigeria, as well as feeding the pygmies, which are really small people in the forest, and Cameroon. We didn't get to feed the other areas in Cameroon because, you know, we got this thing we call the C word, and that stopped everything for us. But hopefully when it's all over with, we can get back to our business at hand, because MBA and I were supposed to be actually in the Philippines around the 1st of April. But no one can enter in that country. So it is what it is, folks. We know what we are. We're on a serious lockdown, not just in my country, the USA, but worldwide. You know, when I was in, I would like to say this before I go on. When I was in the continent of Africa, folks, it's something that was very, very evident to me. And that was so much poverty everywhere, so degrees of poverty. Now, when we went to extreme poverty, but right across the street from the hotel, and I stayed in a nice hotel, an executive suite, I was treated like royalty. Fine. I was fine, folks. Trust me. They treated me very good. But right across the street, I could look out the window and see poverty. It was just that close to me. And folks, I'm letting you know, it's not like, I tell people since I've been back home, when you go over there, you can see that it's totally different than it is here in the United States. Totally different. I mean, in terms of the buildings, I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about the buildings that's maybe like 50, 60 years old, has never been renovated. I saw a whole strip. I told people if I was a multi-billionaire and had lawyers in place where I can deal with the government there, I would move everybody out in a rural part of that part of Cameroon or part of Nigeria, and rebuild that whole area with every. And you know what the thing is? They had a guy. Get this now. The very first person that died of this so-called thing that they have, this sickness, he was a billionaire. And I said it's a sad thing that he couldn't, that money could have went to the people. It's probably going some kind of, I don't know, kept somewhere safe and never be used, because you can't carry it with you when you die, you know. But if I was a multi-billionaire, because we have many of them, million and billionaires here in the United States. But I tell you, I would definitely give and try to help those people, because the people are good people. The little crime with stealing things like that, they're doing it because they don't have much. They just don't have much. And I know Brother Emmanuel and people here can relate to this, Brother Gabriel. I know a lot of people can relate to it, because they, now I know I've seen some pictures of South Africa, and they got their share of it too, but they're doing a little bit better than some of the other countries, in some cases. I know they got their problems too. And I will see that when I go there, because I definitely want to go there, hopefully when I get back there in that continent. But I just want to say that it was an incredible experience. I wouldn't have replaced it for anything in the world. And just seeing the tears flow from the people's faces as you feed them. Oh my God, when you give them the food, oh man, it was so emotional, so heartfelt. But folks, it brings to a subject I want to talk about today, and that is being unified, unity, being unified. And I'm sure that a lot of people here can relate to that subject matter. Here in the Billion Coin, folks, we're about love and respect as we know it. We are about growing our community to 1 billion members, as we know that we should do. That is our mission. Our mass adopted team of 111,111, folks, we are only a little over 6,000 more. Can we achieve that in the last maybe 18 or 19 days of this month? Sure we can. But it's not, if we had, okay, let's take the mass adopting team. Let's put them right here. But you got all of those other millions of people, a few million, and thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that are TBC members. What we got to do, what I also hear Mr. Emmanuel talk about, we have to get, everybody got to get involved, folks. I know we focus a lot on this mass adopted team, but everyone has to get involved. And I'm gonna tell you something why you have to get involved. The compensation that you're going to be receiving and this rotator is going to be, oh my God, it's going to be crazy good for you. It's going to change your life forever, forever. But we got to get to, we got it, that mass adopted team, we got to get it to 111,000. I mean, 111,111. And we're only 6,048 or 40 something. That's it. So, you know, our mass adopted team, we're gonna have some certain little things we got to do over time. Right now, all you have to do is pay the admin fee. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do to remain on Team A. But as time gone, admin may say, as I said before, he may say, okay, for this month you got to be a broadcaster this month. That could be one of your requirements. And we have a lot of people that are not broadcast. Mbe is, Simone is, we know that Mr. Emmanuel is. We know we have people that are great broadcasters, voices of TBC. So that'll be easy for us because we do it anyway. But the next month may say, oh, you got to do what? You got to bring in 5 people that month. Very, very achievable. Okay. Next one, and I'm gonna get to this thing, but we're talking about unity in a minute. Next month may mean, and you're gonna be getting training from admin that you have to bring in some people and on our merchants. Okay. Right, Gabriel. You're right. We must pay our back office. Exactly. Exactly. We got to pay our back office. But what I tell people, encourage people to do is, I know you got to the 30th of the month to pay. But why wait till the 30th when you only get 1 TBC coin? You'll be getting what Team B gets at the end of the month. Why not benefit and get 30 TBC coins worth over $11 million per coin? Folks, get as much, we got to empty the TBC's admin's wallet by getting people involved. That rotator is going to have a requirement that we have to have 1 million new people. And you know the good thing about folks, if y'all been in admin's meetings, now I missed about 2 or 3 of them because it's a time period that I'm usually asleep, but I'm gonna try my best to get to this next one, because I'm telling you folks, you know one thing, 1 million people, it sounds like a lot, but not when you do the numbers in terms of mass. If everybody if they just bring in just 2 or 3 people each, you'll be at 1 million in no time. I think anybody said like 2, I believe he said. You'll be at 1 million in no time. Then he's saying there's like maybe $1,100 in Bitcoin first month. Now $1,100 Bitcoin can go a lot further in different places in Africa, but it is what it is in the United States. Next month we get another 2 million people. We had 3. Now your Bitcoin rotator is going to be even more. Folks, we get to 10 million, you're talking about $500,000 in Bitcoin. We have never seen that kind of income in our lives. And you're about to see that with this rotator when it's engaged. And admin is serious about getting that thing started. But admin is also serious about us getting the people in the mass adopted team of the 111,111. But you know, not just the numbers and not just the people, but if we're not unified, as people, because we know TBC is what? It's of the people, by the people, for the people. It's not on any exchange or coin. It never will be. because it's not a market-based cryptocurrency, digital currency. It is an abundance-based coin that we know it. Every person that's unified must know what TBC is, know what it differs from when it isn't, and know what your correct role is. And you're going to learn more and more what your role is on this mass adopted team. It's not going to be 6 months down the road that you're doing just paying your admin fee. It's going to be that too, plus another expectation. Don't ever talk yourself out of doing something admin can't get you to have you to do, because you can do it. If someone told me I can do that, I'm gonna make this type of income, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd do it in a heartbeat. If it can change the life, see, my lovely wife Merlene is here right now listening. And she knows that can change so many people's lives over in her country of the Philippines. See, I have a different vision. I have a vision. And every TBCN should have a vision of unity, sticking together in this effort. Having a billion people on our team here in a billion coin is useless if everyone is out here doing this, and this. Everybody spread it out. If we're not unified in that effort to reach our mission of eradicating poverty, then we have not achieved anything even over this 4-year period of time. So right now we are right on cue. We're right on cue. We recognize the problems around the world. We talk about it. We talked about it a little bit about it in our Master Doctor broadcast meeting today. But that doesn't take you off your game and getting people involved in TBC. And you know, when you get people involved, when they join, and people, you know, when people make an issue, we can no longer make it an issue of paying your 8 grains of gold. Just get 2 people involved. 2. Get them paid, train them to do it the right way, and you've already gotten yours paid for the next month. And they do the same thing themselves. 2 each. Just keep 2, 2, 2. If you think of 2, next thing you know, you got these big numbers. Started with just a small number of 2, and train those people. Say the words unified, unity. Let them know how they got to stick together as a team. See, not all of us as TBCNs can have different vision. We have to have one vision, one goal, one mission, not several missions, several goals. Are we going to have some goals? We got some things we can achieve. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about those your goals you just develop yourself. Expecting admin to do this or admin to do that. But you know, you start by admin making himself known to all the TBCNs worldwide instead of just the broadcasters. You're not hearing that as much. Or there are going to always be a few negative people out there that wants to divide. All that is to divide or devalue. But we are not going to divide and devalue TBC, are we? We're going to stay strong and build and build and build until we hit first, knock these 6,000 people out of the way and on the Master Doctor team, and then keep building. Then teammates' whole philosophy and job is to carry this right to 1 billion members. Now, in case you didn't check, 111,111 is a lot of people. That's a lot of people. So all those people got to just bring a few people in. We'll be getting millions and millions and millions before you know it. If we do that every month, we'll clearly get to the billion person at the end of this year. It is very achievable. Because see, if you have been at the, and I'm sure a lot of you have been at the meetings that admin is at, admin shares the screen and show you the math. And that math is not lying, folks. It's very achievable. But like I said before, as I talk about numbers, keep in mind that you still have to be unified. You have to be together on these things. It's okay to have a difference of opinion about something and make that known to fellow TBCNs as well as admin in an orderly fashion. It is not okay if you differ from admin and put it out on YouTube and have people to come to think that causes division. That's why some of our leaders that we know the names of are not active. It's not active like they were no more. But watch what happens when they see the type of Bitcoin that was going to be earned, and watch people start coming back. Even some of your leaders that you may know of. They'd be crazy not to come back to this. You'd be crazy to come. Folks, in case you didn't do the math, $500,000 in Bitcoin, if you made that from January all the way to next year, that's 6 million in Bitcoin, folks. Oh my God, that's maybe close to a $500 million, probably in Naira. I haven't done the math on that. People like Mr. Rome would be jumping up in his family be jumping in the sky if he's seen that kind of income. But it's going to continue to build month by month to month what that rotator is going to do. But as we build in getting all these people involved, don't forget to talk to them about being unified and being trained and train these people the right way. Starting with just 2 people, folks. Because those 2 people pay for your admin fee. They pay theirs. You just pay for your admin fee. And tell them to do the same thing to their 2 people that they're 2 each. And those 2 each, just keep adding. Next thing you know, you got 100 people really fast. Or thousands. Or millions. Make sure that these people are unified. Now, what I'm going to do, folks, I'm not going to share any screens. I just want to hear from a few people, starting with Mr. Emmanuel, about how important, how he sees, because he knows what I'm talking about. Just talk about how your feelings about how important it is to be unified here in TBC. Mr. Emmanuel from South Africa.
Oh, thank you so much, Brother Stephen. That is actually, I'm so much happy to get this opportunity to air my opinions. You know what? There's nothing more than getting united. Unity is strength. And once we are united, we are going to easily send the messages out there to humanity. You know, Steve, we have been here in this community for more than 4 years now. The day when we came in, we were not able to think like what we are able now. It is because, my brother, we have gone through a special university, which I call life university. We have been taught the life concept. We never knew of any abundance lifestyle, Steve. Where we come from the darkest point of life. But since we came here, we were like reborn. You know, if the mind set is wrong, if the mind set is actually negative, you will never even have reason to live.
Right.
But today, yes, but today, Brother Steve, as I'm talking to you, through the education that we got in the admin blog since we came in, we are the newest products today. We know what is happening. We are actually more empowered, you see. So let us actually spread this truth that we have found ourselves knowing from admin. And let us also think that as we are here, the few of us, the majority of us are still in the dark. Let us remember back where we come from. We come from the wilderness. You understand? Now
Yes, sir.
we are at home. Now we are matured. spiritually, physically, educationally. The admin block through the leadership of our lovely TPC admin. Still, things are not the same now. We have changed. It is up to us now to help the people behind us by spreading the truth, by spreading the concept of TPC, by spreading good news about an abundance lifestyle, something which came through the presence of a different concept. You understand? So it is very much important for us, brother, to unite, particularly at this juncture. You see, did you ever thought of a lockdown? No one. But we are right in the middle of thick things now. So this is the most crucial moment where we TPCians must actually unite. If we unite ourselves, it is going to be easy to convince humanity about the concept of the billion code.
That's right.
Yes, my brother.
So correct. So correct. You know, and I can talk about as you're bringing people in and you know, we can't let no one out there bash TBC and talk negative of it, because and when you see people talking, don't spend a lot of time with them. Just focus on getting the people that's positive, believe in the concept of TBC, and then talk to them about how we as people, if this is of the people, by the people, for the people, then we must be we have to be unified in it, you know.
Yes,
so
yes,
that is so important. What I want to go to right now, let's go. I don't know if he can hear me or he can speak. Mr. Gabriel, how you doing there, sir? Mr. Gabriel, I don't know if he can hear me. Just unmute yourself, sir, if you can hear me, Mr. Gabriel. Okay. Oh, he's not. He doesn't have his audio on. He was unmuted, but are you there, Mr. Gabriel?
Yes.
How you doing there, sir?
I'm fine, sir.
Yes. We were talking about how it's important us to stick together and be unified as we grow. You know, that's so important. I think he's having some network issues too. Let's go to Mrs. Simone. Mrs. Simone know what I'm talking about. Talking
yes,
about how important it is to be unified as we grow as TBCians and grow.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. First of all, congratulations for you, because you are 575 lab rotation today. Got it. And also we are doing the great focus. And today is morning our training, special training, the admin free training and great advice. And today is the Send Button Weekly broadcasting is a great advice. How can we are the possible? Yes, of course possible. Yesterday I talked about something. We are the minimum 2 people, 111,111 member. So guys, remember it. We are the 1 week be focus, and we are the achievement and 10 million people. That means sure and already admin secure. When we are the 10 million people, very soon achievement, say something about the June, July, and we have got the next month where the rotatory system, and we are the focus. Rotatory system is very important. Every single person, $1,125 is not a big money. No. But when we are the 4 billion people, achievement end of 3 months, our planning admin says something about the December, end of December or November. But we think willingly working TBC community, that's why after 3 months, this month is April, May, June, yeah, July, highest in the August. August, we are the achieved the 1 billion people. How? We are the every single day, every week, people join with us weekly contest and very fast. And 300 people, 30 people joining us and 50% earning. Very easy. So far, we are the fire and we are the coronavirus, COVID-19, not a small, not a big issue for we are the big achievement 1 billion member target, and we are 111 member, 111,111 member. We are the all of us admin. Admin say about I am one person or admin, and you are the 111,111 member admin. So it's a big. So every single day, admin, 3 hours, 2 hours training, free training, and the free learning, more than thinking. And I think so. We are the very soon achievement and record, world record, the 1 billion people. We are the 2020 end of August, within 3 months, hard working, every single person. So we are the very soon $500,000 every month. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Not for the December. We are the very near all over the people focus live broadcasting. I am doing live broadcasting Bangladesh community willingly 548 willingly working and willingly go ahead the focus and the training. Every single person the training focus. Nigeria good training, Cameroon ambidextrous brother good training, non-literable brother Philippine good training, Indian Pritam Kumar brother good training, all over the people good training. We are the good training our community, every country community, and we are the focus very soon, because we are the coming rotator and blockchain technology. Come with us two side, and very soon admin all over the people help with us. Admin say we are the going first, and very soon TBC Pet Ready, our Facebook community, and focus more than focus. This is the right point, right.
That's
And
right.
microchip does not issue. Microchip we are the soon ignore, and we are the billion coin is established because American court we know are we are working. What is we are working? What is our vision? Know about that. Every elite people and big American big leader, we know about that. But we are the focus willingly, and we are the power. We are the power.
Right.
That's it.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Stephen brother. Thank you all of guys, and Harun, also, Gabriel, Roy, and all over the people. And Harun, today is the second position. Congratulations, Harun brother. Weekly
Right.
contest.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. Like you were saying, the thing is, while we're building, because another thing that I want to point out too, and that is, admin has already told us, if you got 111,111, every one of us is going to be TBC admin. So do you know how important it is to stay unified with us if we're going to be used as an example for the rest of the whole TBC community? That's what you need to be thinking about, folks. So we got to be at the top of our game. We got to do what admin asks us to do, because he's going to be training us. See, there's no excuse not to know what to do when you got good trainers like Mbe. He's a global trainer and admin. Because Mbe was trained by admin. Ace Fletcher trains his people in the Philippines. Every Monday, we see a whole group of his team right there in a room watching. He brought all those people in himself. And they have brought other people in themselves. Okay, folks, I'm not gonna go through every one today. I don't want to have a long broadcast today, folks. I just want to talk just a little bit, and because I'm over my half an hour already anyway. It goes so fast. But I want to thank everyone that's here. I know some people came in a little late, but thank you so much. We started about 3 my time, which is the Eastern Daylight Time. Daylight Time. So I want to thank everybody for coming, and I will see you all tomorrow for another live, for my 576 live broadcast. This is my 575. It's a pleasure to have everyone that showed up. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you, Steve.